Greetings. Welcome back. Welcome back indeed. Yeah, so once again, learning new tricks, finding meager solutions to bad spawns. So, uh, yeah. As usual, got the usual double brawler and a vengeance ship, the typical setup. Excuse me. So look at this. Nine's way out in the distance, so the main thing here that is nice, because that's way out of my jurisdiction, they're both adjacent to each other. So I decided, well, I could just use the old uh, pre-DN strategy for vengeance players to just vengeance between two sectors to take care of that. So I decided to just take it easy this time. Just focus on one brawler in a sector, level 9 sector, and just let the other brawler just take care of the bombers, because the bombers do take a while to deal with. They're not super durable, but they're just durable enough to be quite annoying. Also, I forgot to mention, that whole beginning spawn there, well, that Colossus, and yeah, not there. Instead of one sentinel, it's two sentinels and a guardian. I feel like Andreas is pulling my leg here with this. I need that Colossus spawn to do this well. Luckily, there was this little planet right next door, so I had a contingency plan for my vengeance. Yeah, so that whole Colossus not being there always messing up my plan. So yeah, but again, I was going to take it a little bit easy because I knew this up here was going to be an easy vengeance to take care of. Sadly, though, this sector did not lower my hull enough to get me down to vengeance potential. Just out of range, because I use weapon amplifier for the destroyers to hurt me, that much more. And with amplifier is 3.2 times damage, so they deal 3,200 damage at weapon amplifier 12. And I need 5,200, or well, less than 5,200 hull, but more than 3,200. That's just out of 5,200 now, isn't it? Yeah. Also knocked out the storms down here with the suspend, typical thing. And I kind of left this one alone because I knew I was going to be focused up here, so I decided to just try. I didn't see the time there at all. The destroyers spawn in at around 8.5 minute mark. We're at the 8.5 minute mark. And I was a little slow on the draw here, so they all kind of spawned in. So I was trying to do that, but one mistake I kind of did. I don't know why I used amplifier so early. Yeah, I didn't need to do it there. I could have just killed the sentinels without that amplifier, because this guardian kind of lowered me too low. And I killed it before it could do any more damage. So yes, at this point, a pulse would kill me outright. So I had to just alpha shield up. But in doing so, I managed to just kill two of the destroyers by just passing over them. I didn't know you could do that much damage. Just enough damage, just about, with them going in opposite directions of you. I didn't know you could do that much damage with amplifier to actually kill the destroyer. So in other words, I suppose this just amplifier with an alpha shield, that alone will do. With high enough levels in mass bat and solitude, of course. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that. So that was a big concern, because these planets were going to be like much later on, and I didn't want the destroyers to reach them because it would be really bad. So yeah, a new strategy unlocked, a new contingency plan for sticky situations. So I got rid of that. I was dealing with the sentinels and the guardians that spawned there. I just took out the destroyed with an EMP, as simple as that. Using the Avenger ship to take out another bomber. Finally took out this bomber. I was not really paying attention to this brawler a lot. I probably should have. Jumped on here. I didn't need to use a spin, but I saw how much damage they were doing to me. So I decided, yeah, why not? It's going to take a while to actually kill the Phoenix, so might as well not die in that time. And yeah, so I cleaned pretty much everything out, just the straggler bombers. Sadly, suspend ended before I could kill this Phoenix, so those signals hurt me a lot. I didn't even see that until later. Probably a good thing that I used suspend when I did, because I didn't even check back to use it before, so yeah, could have been better there. Could have used the other brawler to help out with this shield. But yeah, letting the civilians civilize as they do. Getting on in here, and at this point I had plenty of time. However, there were a lot of good artifacts here, a lot of minor and a lot of transport between the planets, so I knew that I couldn't dilly-dally, as it were, because I knew that there weren't going to be a lot of arts to burn for Red Star Extension. So I had to get up here. I believe, yeah, I was sick while I was doing it. I'm still kind of sick, to be honest, but yeah, letting the ship repair up and knock out some of these darn bombers that are so persistent. Letting that interceptor run over here. Yeah, I was waiting for a good position here. I was trying to land on a storm. You see, these asteroids over here, not a good spot because they're closer to the planet, so not the best at all. But over here was pretty empty. This is what you want to kind of go for when doing this these days. Looking for which planet has the least amount of firepower on one side. Letting all of them walk over here, going over here. I did not want to trigger my vengeance this early. I was waiting for more. I could have moved, but I didn't feel like it. So I sat there and knocked out most of both sectors. The big thing over here in this sector was just the Phoenix shield, which is gone. So I wasn't too worried about that. This is simple EMP and wait situation. And yeah, so let that do its thing. I knew I was going to have to deal with these civilian ships a bit more because they had to load another planet, so I didn't want to try and clear both at the same time. Sent the vengeance ship back to protect the civilians. Finally moved this ship. I forgot I had 3 ships. It happens sometimes. You know how it is. And yeah, so I just start taking out the bombers because they require less attention while I deal with the artifacts and whatnot. So yeah, letting that happen. Load up these arts. Actually, no, I didn't. I teleported first and then EMP. Alright, and then loaded the arts because, EMP lasts for a good second, so I can focus on other things. And then suspend just in case these signals popped out at that time. They're just about to, yeah. And that's that. Not a bad clear there. Still dancing with the bomber down here. It's, kind of like Phoenixes, or Phoenixes are the same way. They're just annoyingly long to kill sometimes. Makes me long for the day I get battleship level 7. That way I can use uh, the chain raid turret that everyone loves so much. Yeah, I can use it for these situations, you know. But alas, one day. So yeah, simple clear out. Running out of time here, running low on time. To go across the star. Had, just a little bit. It's literally across the star there, but yeah, that's really about it. Nice, clean, clear, no real issue aside from the very beginning. Good haul with the artifacts there as well. Sending the ships back to get um, uh, hit with the artifact boost. And yeah, that's about it. It's kind of nice that there is a secondary plan I can employ. It does require a lot more timing and better positioning to do, but just using amplifier on the destroyers with the alpha shield, not a bad play. Although, of course, if you're moving to get hit with pulses and to just use vengeance, you're likely not going to be in firing range of the destroyers because their pulse is a bit bigger than your firing range. So, but still, it could have been a lot worse. But hey, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. And yeah, that's all. Learning new things with your old friend, Leper Friend. I shall see you around. Ta-ta for now.